Hey, what's up YouTube? Chief here, and I am here just to make this introductional video to my channel. And what I'm going to be talking about in this video is just to give you a little bit of a rundown on the content that I plan on putting in this video, where I feel I want this channel to go, and just a little bit about myself. So starting off, I am going to be making these videos primarily off of my phone, like I'm doing right now. So I do apologize for the video and audio quality. I do have a desktop, but the camera in it, like most desktops that have built-in cameras, the video and audio resolution is subpar, to say the least. But in a later video, I'll show you what I'm talking about and put a little segment in the video of recording of me on that, just to let you know exactly what I mean. And as far as content goes, I really just want to get the thoughts that I have in here out into an open and public forum, because where I'm at now, as far as geological and social wise, it's difficult to find people that talk or think the way I do. Because the ideas that I have aren't new ideas. There's somebody's that they articulated, but I take it in my own way, and I just think that they're interesting ideas that can be implicated in society that we just don't ignore, but just aren't knowledgeable about. So my idea is to just get that out there, get people talking about it, and just to find like-minded people. Because for a long time, I felt alone, because of how I think and talk. Because the way I see it, or the way I felt about it, and still do, is that older people love their way of life. They like being traditional. They don't want anything to change, which is understandable. And I get it. You know what I mean? They're older, and they've well deserved the right to be the way they are. Stubborn as much as you want to say it, but they've earned that right. And younger kids, I'm only 23, but there's still a giant gap of social acceptance and normality and technology that is between, say, me and somebody that's 10 years younger than me. I remember growing up with dial-up. I remember growing up with VHS. I remember seeing my first cell phone I remember cell phones before they came standard with, cameras and all this internet accessibility. I remember that. Being only 23, I remember that. And now it's acceptable for 9 and 10-year-olds to get cell phones, when I didn't get my first cell phone until I was 13, almost 14 years old, and that was only because it was absolutely necessary. And you remember having to count your text? Where you actually had the amount of text you had per your plan. Kids nowadays don't know that. They don't know what it's like to be at the end of the month and only being able to have 2 or 3 texts that you can send. you know. But that's what I want. I want to get those ideas out there. I want them to get discussed and talked about. But that's just not all I want, this channel to be about. I also want it to be fun. I also want it to be interesting. I also want to keep it lively. So I also plan on putting on, maybe some gaming content, just normal everyday activities that I personally find fun and interesting, and I feel can be posted. As far as editing goes, it's going to be a little rough around the edges at first, because right now I don't have the finance to get a software that is sole purpose is to edit film. Right now, I will be editing all my videos on my computer using the YouTube Creator, which is still amazing in its own. I mean, it's for what it is. It's free, it's simple, it's easy, and it's amazing. I mean, you can do a lot of things on the YouTube editing system. So let me show you a little bit of what I'm going to be working with. That's my desktop. This is what I have right now. As far as, you know, the highest point of technology that I have, you know. And this is what I will be mostly editing all my videos on. You know, it's nothing too expensive, nothing too extravagant, just, you know, basics, what I have, and I'm proud of it. You know, and I do have headphones that have built-in mics that would make the audio a whole lot better, but I don't have them right now. So yeah, that's me, and that's what I want this channel to be about. And I truly hope that y'all enjoy the content that I plan on putting out, and I just hope that I find just one person that feels the way I do. You know, that will stick with this channel and just watch it grow. And that's all I want from this channel. I mean, I don't want to make this into a career. I mean, well, I'm not going to say that. I would love to have this as a career. Oh my God, I'd love to have this as a career. But in all reality, it's just mostly going to be an outlet for me. Because I don't really see this going any further, because I don't really have the money to get the proper editing software, or to have impressive thumbnails, or really anything that does require finance. You know, because and I really hope that you enjoy the content to come.